Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lauren if you're new here, and today I just got something in the mail I'm really excited about. It's the Embark Dog DNA test. I'm going to be showing you guys the process of doing this test, unboxing, and then at the end ultimately giving you a review, telling you whether or not I think it's worth it. So let's go ahead and jump right in. I decided to get this dog DNA test from Embark because my dog, Buddy, who's over here just roaming around, we got him when he was a puppy. So we got him when he was 8 weeks old. We ended up getting him from a couple who actually had him for a week and decided that having a dog was not something that they could do. So ended up rehoming him to us, which has been such a blessing, but we have no idea what he truly is, like what his breed is. We know he's a mix of maybe 2 or 3 things. And I'll insert a photo here so you guys can see. Maybe I'll insert a photo actually of what he looked like as a puppy and then what he looks like now. I definitely think that he has Australian Shepherd in him and maybe poodle of some sort. I'm not sure. So I wanted to do this dog DNA test because these are all of the things that it does. So you can actually find out like their breed. You can screen for over 180 genetic health conditions, which I feel like is huge, and especially us not knowing his breed, I feel like this test will really help with. And then it just shows how many breeds it tests for, which is over 350. And then you can look up ancestry and the family tree back to great grandparents, which is kind of cool. And then ultimately, like, I think if they have used the Embark test for any of his relatives, you can find and connect with his relatives, which I think is super cool. So this is what the test looks like. So this is how it came in the box. I'm gonna kind of go through the steps with you guys. This is all brand new to me, so we will be doing this together. So number 1 is to activate. So I need to go to embarkvet.com/activate and create an account with my dog's activation code. So the code comes right in here. I am going to do that now, and then I'll be right back. So I just activated my kit, and on the website I was very surprised because they had a lot of information that was helpful. So I'm going to swab Buddy. I don't know how this is going to go on camera, but I have a little treat here which they suggested to do, to have a treat and to not let them eat the treat, to just have it here to kind of make sure they have enough saliva. So Buddy's here. You can probably just see the top of his head. This is the collection swab. So I am going to take this out of here. And then there's instructions in here too. So, oop, no, I dropped his treat. Okay, so there's instructions in here too. It says make sure it's been 30 minutes since your dog last ate. Swab the lower cheek pouches for 30 to 60 seconds to fully soak the sponge. Insert the swab into the tube with the tip facing down, and then close the cap and shake 10 times. Reward your dog on a job well done. Okay, so that is what we're going to do. They said to make sure to not let this cotton swab touch anything besides the inside of their mouth, obviously. So I'm going to do that now. So I'm swabbing the inside of his cheek. I'm honestly not even like opening his mouth. I just kind of stuck the swab in the corner. I might need to do it a little more. It's probably not very pleasant for them, but seems like it's pretty coated, so I think we did an okay job. So now I'm going to untwist this, twist it into the tube. So I did it for 30 to 60 seconds, I think. They said to tighten it. I'll give Buddy his treat because he did a good job. To tighten it, turn it upside down, and to shake it 10 times. So vigorously. So this is what I'm doing now. And that is it. That's the hard part. So it wasn't even that hard. So that said that also that there's like already a liquid in here and it's not like toxic or anything. You just want to make sure that you have the tube like completely closed. So now all I need to do is put it back into the envelope and send it back to them, and then I will get the results. On the website, I was able to make an account. They asked a couple questions like where Buddy lives now, where we got him from, did we get him from a breeder, did we get him from a home, where was he born, if you know these things, estimated birthday, is he neutered, is he not neutered. So there were a few questions that they asked like when I was making my account, and then I also signed up for like text alerts, so they will contact me either through email and or text when the results are in, and then you can see the results online, which is pretty cool. So I'm excited to show you guys that when I get it. I'm going to ship this back now and we will see. Hey guys, I am back. Buddy is here with me. He almost knocked over the camera. And we received his Embark DNA and health kit results. So I'm really excited to share with you guys what I got and how I actually like it. So to put it into context, I made the beginning of this video on like the 4th or 5th of this month. And then I sent in the test tube that same day. And they texted me. I signed up for like text alerts. So they texted me that day and said, you know, that it's on its way. And then a couple days later said that it was received by them and that they would start testing it in their labs. So after that, it took until about the 23rd of the month when I received an email and a text, because I got the text updates, but I received an email saying that his results were in. So it was actually a lot quicker than I expected, because they said that it could take like 3 to 5 weeks. So I was expecting it to take like longer than a month, and it took just about like 3 weeks. So that was pretty awesome. And I'm actually going to share on my screen. I have my computer here to kind of share with you guys what like the results look like. Now, keep in mind, I did get the DNA and health kit. So it's like the breed and health kit. So I got that one because it was just a little bit more, and I really wanted to know, well, obviously know like his breed and breeds, because we weren't completely sure when we got him what he was, but I wanted to know some health conditions that are associated with those specific breeds, just to like tell our vet, and we did. And I'll show you on here too, but just to note beforehand, they make it really, really easy to share this information with your vet. You can literally send them an email, or you can print it off and bring it to them. However you want to share it with your vet, they make it super simple to do so. But let's go ahead and I'll show you guys what the like results page looks like. So on embarkvet.com, you will just sign into your account once your results come in. You create the account when you get the kit and when you send it in. And then this is really cool. So it shows here all of his different breeds right up at the top. And I was super surprised because he's 14% Australian cattle dog, which is a breed that I actually had absolutely no idea that he was. But you can also get like the research on the breed's health, breed traits, and relatives, which is really cool. So if he has relatives that have used Embark, they can actually track their DNA and you can like contact them, which is actually really cool. So if you live like in, you know, the same area that some of your dog's relatives are in, that would be kind of cool, I think, to like meet up. So I click on here. This is Buddy's profile. And I scroll down here, and this is all the information that I filled out when I created our account. But down here under the Explore tab, you can go to Research, things you put in here like to keep track of. And then under Health, I thought this was actually really cool. They give me, so this is something, the ALT activity is something that Buddy, my dog specifically, is or could be a concern with. So it says that he has one variant that you should let your vet know about. So if there is something like a variant in their DNA that you should let your vet know about, they give you all the tools to do that. Again, they have this send vet report. You can like print and email. And then it goes down here, so it'll tell you the breed relevant genetic conditions and then any additional genetic conditions that you want to know. So for his breeds specifically, these are some of the conditions that could possibly pop up in the future, which I think is really important to know. So see, not only is it cool to know like his breeds, but it's also, I think, super important for us as pet owners and dog owners to understand, you know, possible conditions that could come up. And then it also gives you additional genetic conditions as well down here. And then this is just a different way to access those. And then I really like here, this is really cool. Under the breed tab, it breaks down exactly how much of each breed is in your dog's DNA. And again, I was super honestly surprised because I had no idea that he was 14% Australian cattle dog or blue heeler, but it actually breaks down each breed and tells you more about that breed specifically. So like this Australian cattle dog that I had no idea that he was, it actually breaks it down, and this honestly makes so much sense because Buddy, like, when he runs without a leash, he will run around, like my son who's 4, he'll run around us and he'll put his head down like and run circles around us and put his head down like towards our heels. And not knowing that he was Australian cattle dog, well, some of Australian cattle dog, reading this description, this full breed description, it makes complete sense because that's what they do. They herd cattle, they drive cattle by biting at their heels. So a lot of his like behaviors I've actually learned a lot about, and I've even learned more than I already knew because there again were some breeds that I didn't know about. So it breaks down each specific chromosome as well into the different breeds. Dogs have more chromosomes than us, which I learned through Embark. So it's actually really cool. And then you can find their family tree here. So it'll break down like the possibilities, what his parents could have been, grandparents, both paternal and maternal, and great grandparents, I think is really super interesting. And then traits, it'll tell you traits, base coat color, color modifiers, other coat traits, body features, body size, a lot of different things that have to do with like their breed. And then this is the really cool part, the last part I'll show you guys, but the doggy relatives. So this is actually really cool because it says we've found new DNA relatives for you since your last visit. I already looked on here before, but so like this dog specifically, it looks like the owners did the DNA test on September 6th, and it says close family, as close as like a first cousin would be, like related to humans. And this is the dog. You can click on like their possible relatives, and yeah, so they share like 17% of DNA. So it's really cool, I think. And then some of the other dogs too, they have like this little option here. You can chat with their owners and get together with them. So yeah, this was really cool for me to not only like learn about his breed, but also learn about his traits, some health conditions. I'm definitely going to be sending this to the vet. I would recommend this dog DNA test to anyone out there who owns a dog, because I think that it's, again, our responsibility to know about our dogs, their breeds, and again, their health conditions. And if your dog is older, I mean, still like knowing possibly if they do have a health condition that you don't know about, or maybe your vet can't see, you know, from the outside looking at your dog. This actually like tests the DNA to tell you what specifically is going on. So I would recommend, honestly, like 200%, this dog DNA test. And I'll write up a review for you guys too. If you want to check that out in the description, go ahead and do that. This was something really different that I've done for this channel, and I thought that it was really interesting. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, definitely give me a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I do reviews of all kinds of fun things, so there'll be more of these in the future. If you guys have any questions for me, I will be answering every single one of your comments, so leave them in the comments below and I will see you guys soon. Later.